Okay. It's raining. And I'm not sure, but I think it's probably my imagination or wishful thinking or something, but I think that sometimes there's snow mixed in the rain. And so that's got me excited and in a creative mood and stuff. And I finally get a chance to work on carving my pumpkins. One of them, I didn't get to it in time. It rotted before I could even do anything. And this one's in bad shape too. But I think I can still do something. Because the rest of it seems to be okay. So hopefully I can at least get a picture or two, before this one's beyond use. Just gonna pick a side. What is the matter with you? Okay, well, this is the nicest side. Hi. Yeah, you want to have a pumpkin too? You carve one too? I'm a beautiful girl. How you doing? Okay, now I gotta decide what I wanna. So these are wood carving tools because I want to try and do this a different way than normal. That'll work. It'll take a long time, but it'll work. That's kind of pretty. Oh, Dad, I gotta avoid doing that. This is not an arting table. Considering that it's my first one of this nature, it's not too bad. I mean, could have been better, but... Okay, I've got another one. This one's in better shape as far as not being... There's no moldy or... I mean, that's... That's interesting. Do I want to use that side? Because I kind of see the shape of the thing I want to do. Okay, I think I've decided I'm going to try to do this shape I'm seeing. I was seeing like a dragon's face, but it's turning into a cat.
Yeah, wouldn't like you. A kitty like you. Only you's much prettier. Yeah, you's much prettier. It's gonna get messy. It's gonna get messy, my girl. It's gonna get you all messy. Stop it. You can't see if you do that.
Batteries died. I don't know how much camera space there's left on the card. might do more than one carving on this pumpkin. Maybe on different sides. Okay, so this one did not turn out even close to what it originally started to be, and I can't get the eyes to cooperate properly. But that's how it looks. And it doesn't stand up on its own. I have to have a thing to brace it at the back. And even so, it doesn't want to. Okay, so this is my last pumpkin. I really love the stem, whatever you call this, on this one. It's really cool looking. It smells kind of moldy, but I don't see where that might be coming from. Unless it's that spot right there. So the back of it looks like that. It's kind of cool, actually. And I think I'm gonna use this good part for the pumpkin. Now, if you hear some weird sounds, it could be that Soma is playing with a toy that makes some noises, and also you might hear the iPad signaling that I have emails or something like that coming in. So. Okay, I've discovered that if you get it fast enough, soon enough after you've done it, if you're using a regular pen, you can sort of erase your pen marks with just water on a cloth, paper towel or whatever. So I've probably made this task really hard on myself, but I drew out a mermaid and a couple of fish, and I'll start with that and see what happens. You can probably, well, maybe not. There, I drew a fairy there too, but I don't think I'll carve her out because I made it way too hard to do that. I made it too small and stuff for the tools I have. But yeah, the mermaid's going to be hard enough, I think. Right now I'm just kind of going around her to sort of frame, and I will basically I'll carve her details after. Right now I'm kind of carving her out of, I'm making her background is what I'm trying to say, I think. Should be wearing safety gloves, but I don't have any. I better take a picture before I ruin it, like I did with the cat. loving doing this. It's a lot of fun. I'm thinking that I have to start carving other things than pumpkins, like maybe some kind of melon or something, because this is just too much fun. And Halloween's over, so but yeah. And I almost gave up on this image, because, well, I thought it wasn't going to look so good. But the more I work on it and the more I'm liking it, so I'm glad I didn't give up. It's like every other piece of art, it has its ugly stage, I guess. Fun to see so far. Still a lot of work to do, but it's coming. It's getting harder and harder to see because the sun's going down. For a while it was blinding me, and now it's just taking away my light. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of an issue trying to get the very small details done, like the fingers. But I think I'll get there. I don't know if there is such a thing as pumpkin juice, but if there is, I'm covered in it. When I do this, it sprays me with a little mist of pumpkin, whatever it is. That's why I didn't have my shower yet, because I knew that I would get pumpkin-y again. I just had an idea. It's probably not a smart one, and I could ruin it. But I'm thinking, what if I push, what if I like make a dent under her hand? Push it up. Because I wanted the tail to be the orange color, and I wanted her hand to be on top of the tail. And here too, I wanted the tail to be... Yeah, okay, I don't think that idea is going to work. I'm just going to have to do the tail differently than I had originally thought, but I'll figure that out. Did I mention yet how much I'm loving doing this? Anyway, yeah. was thinking, making tiny detail like that. But with each pumpkin that I carve, I learned something, and no tiny detail is, I mean, this type of tiny detail, because it's just really hard to do. If I pull it off, I'm going to be a little bit impressed with myself. Not that I want to brag, because I don't want to, but you never know, maybe someday after I've carved like 100 pumpkins or 100 whatevers, maybe I'll even be a little bit good. And then maybe after 100 more I'll be improved. In the meantime, I'm having a lot of fun. And apparently for me, the face, the big face I did yesterday is the easiest thing for me to carve so far. I guess because I kind of naturally know what a face looks like or something, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to continue working at this. Okay, so I messed up her hand. She lost the thumb, and then when I tried to do more detail, more things got messed up. And so I carved this little fish. And I'm going to use a piece of a toothpick in his eye and hope I don't break him in half to cover that up with, if I can. It was working, but I went and fiddled with it a little too much. I don't want his eye bulging out like that. There. It looks like it worked. Yay! So there you go. Okay, and when I was trying to get a piece to carve him with, I kind of messed up down here too, but because I went too far in. But hopefully that's not too bad. Plus, I should have left her face faceless, because she looked better before I carved her face in. But anyway, I'm just gonna continue working. There's still a lot more I want to do. So there you go. Okay, I still have more I want to do, but here's where we're at, or I'm at. I kept messing up and kept having to do patches or figure out ways to fix it. So I raised her arm. I used toothpicks to help me to put some stuff up. And yeah. I'm going to have to make another fish or something to cover this. Notch in her tail, because that's where her hand was. But I'm getting there. Almost there. Right now I'm giving her scales. I'm just using this thing and just poking at it. And it's giving her scales. Oops. Gotta try to avoid doing that. Uh, just thought I'd give you an update. Okay, I'm gonna call it complete. I had planned on putting some seaweed and stuff like that in the background, but I think there's enough going on. Some bits, like that fish there, are like, they would fall apart if I handled it too roughly and stuff like that, but I kind of like her. It'll be easier to show you details in photos, so I'm gonna do that, and there you go. Okay, so here's a pumpkin update. So the face one, it's looking kind of neat on the face side, but back there, as you can see, it's pretty bad with the moldy, so I'm gonna have to compost that one nowish. And the cat's in pretty bad shape, so I should compost that too. And Soma doesn't know what to think about that. And this one that I did yesterday, finished last night around 10:30. Well, today it's got a lot of shriveled things happening, like her arm. It's not so good on her arm, and not so good on the poor fish over here. Got bad lighting here, but anyway, yeah, that poor fish. But on some things, it actually worked to, it's actually a good thing, like on that strand of hair. It's actually kind of awesome. And on that fish, it actually kind of made it look even neater. If I could only show it to you. There we go. And yeah, not so good on that fish. Well, maybe, because it kind of looks like he's swimming. That one, it's kind of not so good. And yeah, so anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to compost this one yet or not.